So I just got off a client meeting, a weekly client meeting, and sorry for the angle, guys. I don't have a phone stand in my car. And you know, I talk all the time about being super prepared and ticket trackers and documenting everything, but I'm taking this opportunity because, you know, I had something happen where I got a little defeated, and I had to remind myself, like, look, this is just how it is. This is the game of being an analyst. So here's what happened. Here's the point of this video. So I'm Community Connect analyst. I have multiple clients, okay? So our ticket queues, when tickets come in, I mean, they come in. We get a lot of tickets. My queue has been up to 100 tickets before. I am not even kidding you, 100 tickets. So our queues blow up. Now, you might not be Community Connect, you're supporting one service area, but this message still matters. So I talk all the time about documenting everything and being prepared, and I went into this meeting this afternoon. I was so prepared. I had an update for every ticket, and the one ticket I did not expect to get any response to when I gave my update, which was, this is still in progress, working on it. You know, I plan to have this completed soon, blah, blah, blah. The VP, which, oh my gosh, I hate when the VP is on these calls. The VP stops my manager as she was going into the next ticket for an update, and was like, okay, hold on, we need a little more than just this is in progress, will be done soon, because this was open on this date, blah, blah, blah. Totally understandable, okay, because this was open last month. It's been open for like a month and 2 days. I get it. But we had some confusion with the request, and, you know, we talked it out a couple times with the client, with the actual caller. And so I just felt so defeated because, you know, I was getting heat from the VP. Why is this still in progress? Why don't we have a better update? So that reminded me, you know what? Yes, you were super prepared, so you thought, for this meeting, but maybe you need to step up your notes, beef up your notes a little bit, and maybe reach out to, you know, the director and be like, you know, look, here are all the tickets from this service area. You tell me what you want prioritized. You tell me what should be worked on first. And then, you know, you have that person giving you direction. You work the way they say to work. So the next time you're in a meeting, and maybe if the VP calls you out, why is this one still in progress, or whatever, then you can say, well, you know, your director, your manager asked me to prioritize my work in this way, and that wasn't on, you know, one of my top tickets. So I did have a moment of feeling defeated. I was like really upset because I've been working so hard on getting my tickets closed. I went from 43 tickets, I'm down to 28, like just this week. I've been working really hard. So I'm like, you're gonna, like, that's the ticket. It was a work queue ticket. Like, that's the ticket you're gonna call me out on? Really? Like, that's not even one of the higher revenue, patient safety kind of tickets, and that's the one you're gonna call me out on in front of everybody? So I'm just in my head, I was stewing a little bit, and then I just took a deep breath, you know, stepped away from my computer. It is what it is. He's doing his job, you know. Tickets have to be closed with these month-old tickets. You know, why are they still open? I totally get it. I totally get it. But that just kind of encouraged me, like, you know what? I'm going to beef up my note documentation, my ticket prioritization even more. So I'm going out to get dinner right now. When I get back, I have all of this client's tickets listed out. I have 12. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but these are like, some of these tickets are a doozy. So I'm going to reach out to the director and be like, hey, you know, with so-and-so's comment on today's call, please tell me what tickets, I want it listed in order. What is the number one ticket that I need to focus on? What are the top 5 tickets I need to focus on and get closed out, by end of week, next week? So you tell me, and then that way in next week's meeting, I've got that backup. Well, hey, I spoke with so-and-so. Yeah, obviously I'm going to work on the ticket that he called me out on today, obviously. But for other stuff, if I'm still waiting to complete something, if it's just taking some time, I'll have that backup. Like, well, I spoke with so-and-so, the director, and, this is how they prioritize my work. This is what we agreed on doing, and this is the reason why whatever ticket's not completed yet. So, it happens to everybody. Don't beat yourself up. Of course, there's no parking. Don't beat yourself up. It's life. This is the job, the life of an analyst. It is what it is. Just, even if you feel defeated and the comment maybe sounded some sort of way, treat it as, constructive criticism. Treat it as an opportunity to do better in your work. Oh, people do not know how to park, I tell you what. All right, yeah, so just take those moments, no matter how hard they are, as opportunities to do better, and just really, prove yourself. So that's my spiel for the day. Hope this brought you value. If it did, please hit subscribe and like, and turn your notifications on so you are notified when more videos come out. Yeah, that's it. All right, I gotta straighten out my parking job and get into Chipotle before the crazy dinner crowd comes in, because Chipotle gets wild. If you feel me, drop a comment below. Comment with Chipotle below if you feel me. All right, I'll talk to you all later.